Alright, so want to show this book. I read this book maybe like 2012 or 13 or something like that. But it deal with like asset protection. And at this time I didn't even have a business, but I knew what I wanted to do in life. I wanted to run my own company or whatever, work for myself. But it's a powerful book. Cause like when you coming up in life, you thinking, I want everything in my name. That's my car. That's my house. That's my apartment. Everything got to be in my name, type stuff. And that's cool or whatever in the beginning. But once you start growing past me, or whatever, you will see that's not really the way you want to do things. You want to protect anything that you pay for. You know what I'm saying? So you want to keep your house. You want to keep your car. I just want to step outside real quick. You basically want to, if somebody was to sue you for whatever reason, even if you get in a car accident or whatever, and that book was dropping some jewels on how scandalous people is, they'd come up with any way to get you. But if somebody wanted to sue you, they'd be able to take everything, your car, your house, freeze your bank account, take your stocks, take everything. But if you have your assets protected, like transferring everything over to your LLC or transferring everything over to a trust or something like that, then that's no longer your property or whatever the case may be. You know, it belongs to something else, but that something else belongs to you, what you control. So when they try to go after you and what you got, I ain't got it right now. I'm pop. And I'm like, oh, okay. So I remember I had an Audi. I love this car. But I remember reading that book, and I'm like, let me try transferring my car to my business. Let me sell my car to my business or whatever. It went through. I was able to get it registered. So I'm like, okay. You know what? I got another little story. So Pete, I remember and I keep saying but that's me thinking. Me and my son, mother, we was driving. No, she picked me up from work or whatever. She wanted something to eat. We was driving. Boom. Was finna get some McDonald's or something. It was late night. And the police get behind us, messing with us or whatever. Pull us over, try to say we did something or whatever we ain't do. So anyway, we end up getting out of that situation. But when this is why I'm saying this. When they ran the plates for the car, that made them get most suspicious, because they like, hold on, who is them and why is they in that car? Because this other car I had, not my Audi, but this other car I had was leased or whatever. And by me leasing it, it still was under the company's name. It wasn't under my name, her name, none of that. It was under this company's name. So automatically, they can't really tow that car because that belonged to a LLC or whatever. So it was asking like, whose car is this? I'm like, this is my car. I'm leasing it, whatever. Woo-woo. He like, oh, okay. He get our information, go back or whatever. And they eventually end up letting us go. But that's another level of protection. So I don't want to misquote it or say it wrong, but I do know if you got the cars or vehicles registered under LLC, like I said, I don't want to say this wrong, but they can't tow the vehicle. Or if they do tow the vehicle, if you bring your paperwork, your articles of incorporation or your LLC paperwork proving ownership of this vehicle from a company, that you can get your vehicle from Pound for free. Unless, don't quote me on this. This is what I read, which made me believe that when they pulled us over, since they couldn't get us or the car, they let us go. So Just stuff like that. That's the power of having your assets, the power of having everything protected. Because, I mean, we ain't working hard for nothing. We ain't putting in all these hours of work or studying and setting up a business just to have somebody run up, hit us from behind, and oh, they fall out their car talking about, I'm suing you, and then now everything gone. Nah, we ain't playing them type of game. But yeah, I just wanted to drop this quick video. Well, it ain't quick, it's 5 minutes, but just tell you, protect everything. If you got a